welcome back to the channel, folks. I hope y'all like that intro, that New York Giants intro, man, to this franchise slash career mode. Now, coming in is just a rundown of what I'm playing on, and all the good stuff, man. Definitely all the good stuff. Now, a little twist to this series slash franchise slash career mode, however you want to see it, however you want to call it. We only running as a defensive coordinator. Since we are doing a defensive player, we are doing a defensive, coordinator. Therefore, we only calling defensive plays. As far as drafting, scouting, that's not gonna be left up to me. Drafting players, re-signing players, all that as you saw is on auto. Computers controlling everything other than that. As far as defense, man, I'm calling all the plays on defense. We will not be playing offense, and it's just a little twist, kind of add a little realism to it. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be fun, man. But here's a breakdown of the team. Obviously, the best player on the team, one of the best players in the league, one of the best young players in the league, Saquon Barkley. Now, Daniel Jones is our quarterback. First year player out of Duke. He has some ups and downs in the season, coming in as a normal star developer. As we steady build that offensive line around him, and a great running back, good, I wouldn't say elite receiving core, a good receiving core. He should flourish. He definitely should flourish. And if he don't, I mean, we gonna have to pull the trigger in the future and maybe, go another route. You know what I mean? But these are the stats, not bad stats, that they can improve and they will improve. Outside of him, I just don't know. That's definitely a head scratcher. That is definitely a head scratcher. We might have to go out. They might just have to go out and sign a decent veteran backup, just in case if Daniel Jones, goes down from hurting. He having continued streaks of bad games. We might have to explore that possibility. As you can see, Colt McCord is not the ideal backup. Know what I mean? So we definitely have to take a peek at maybe signing or trading for somebody. Now this is the group, man, I'm excited about. Saquon Barkley, superstar X Factor. I believe that's the only person on the team that's superstar X Factor. The stat speaks for themselves. The stat speaks for themselves, which is crazy. Number 5 rated overall running back in the league. That is just crazy to me. The numbers are there. You see the stats are there. A 3 down back. Not a first and second down. Get off the field on third down. No. This kid is straight 3 down running back. Now behind him, we got some solid backup. Deion Lewis, normal star developer. That change of pace, third down, put him out, wide, line him up against a linebacker, safety. He's going to win that matchup most of the time. As you saw what he did in New England. So he can definitely bring that versatility here to New York. And behind him is Wayne Gillum Jr. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Also a known star developer. Definitely want to try to boost that up. And like I said, a good special teams guy, really. Practice squad guy. As you can see, he fit our scheme, and the numbers don't really jump out. But like I said, he's not horrible. He's not great. He's definitely somebody that definitely will make this roster. No doubt about that. Now for fullback, we're not even studying fullback. Just skip over that. Just skip over the fullback. And now for receivers, we got a good bunch. We definitely have a good bunch. Nobody really stepping out as that like true number one, like a Michael Thomas or Julio or DeAndre Hopkins. We got a solid group of guys. Now leading that chart is Golden Tate. I definitely wasn't expecting his speed being in the 90s, but hey, he proved me wrong. 90 speed, 89 catching, 88 catching. The ball carrying vision is absolutely insane for a receiver. So when he get that ball in his hands, he definitely turns into a running back, not a receiver. A running back. Behind him, a young star Sterling Shepard coming in, a star developer. Definitely can, bump that up. And you see 90 speed, 88, decent hand, really good hands. 90 speed, 92 acceleration, 88 catching, 93 agility, 92 jumping. The stats are there. Now, is he a true number one receiver? I don't think so. But that's not my call to make. I'm the defensive coordinator. Now, backing him up is obviously one of the fastest players on this team, Darius Slayton, coming in at a 93 speed, 92 acceleration. Now, the coaches might have to figure something out to get this kid the ball. I mean, even if it's just a go route, punt return, kick returns, get this guy the ball and just, with that speed, you just have to. It ain't no way around it. It just get this kid the ball and just let that 93 speed go to work. Now, the fourth receiver is Corey Coleman. Haven't not really quite lived up to the expectations. So hopefully this is his calling right here in New York. This is his calling here in New York. So hopefully he can turn it around. Nice eye hands coming at the 80 catching and definitely has the speed. He can also be a deep threat for us. Now for tight end, I'm feeling confident in the tight end. Evan Ingram. This kid gonna be, this dude is basically a wide receiver in a tight end's body. But David Stills, and after that, after Corey Coleman, it's pretty much a fall off, a huge drop. So we might have to go out and sign somebody, free agency. How are we gonna do it? Now, like I just said, Evan Ingram coming in as a star developer, third year starter. Coming out of Ole Miss, 90 speed, 88 catching. That is crazy. It's like these new generation players. You see linebackers 245, 250 running 4.4, damn near 4.3s, which is shit is crazy. But I'm glad we got one of the best tight ends on our team. And after that, it's pretty much blocking tight ends. You know what I mean? I'm not complaining about that. So just in case Evan Ingram goes down, don't expect, defenses to be threatened by a receiver tight end group. You know what I mean? Now coming in, I feel like we definitely need to get a little bit more, muscle, more, like gorilla-like type players on this offensive line. Nate Solder coming at 90 strength. Definitely need that pass blocking up and definitely that run blocking. So we definitely need to protect Daniel Jones and, protect Saquon Barkley if we talking about rebuilding this team and get him back to that elite status. You know what I mean? Now, Will Hernandez, man, one of the best guards, number ranked 10. What's he, left guard in the league, which is crazy. Definitely need. But now for our center, I'm just going to laugh at it because there's no explanation needed. We definitely need a center. Kevin Zettler, 8-year guy out of Wisconsin. They steady producing top talent coming out of Wisconsin. Coming in at 85 overall, one of our best offensive linemen, to be real with you. Coming in ranked number 6 in the NFL. 91 strength, 75 run blocking, 87 pass blocking. That's what we like to see. The right tackle, the young star Andrew Thomas. Coming out of Georgia. I don't like Georgia because I'm a Florida fan, but back to the commentating. You know what I mean? Coming out of Georgia, the strength is there. The fundamentals for a tackle, not the ideal stats, but I believe with the right coaching, he'll get there. Now, my favorite part, defense, baby. Defense. Dexter Lawrence. The first year guy out of Clemson, who I believe will be a monster on this defense. Coming with 78 power moves, 73 speed, 81 acceleration, 84 tackling, 76 block shedding, which I feel should be a lot more. Play recognition, 79. Strength is a 92. We might move him inside. Just might have to move him inside to just wreak some havoc. You know what I mean? Locking down that right end position is Leonard Williams, the former New York Jet, the former USC Trojan, coming in the 83 power moves, 72 speed, 90 strength, 81 play recognition. I believe there's 87 tackles. So 81 blocks in. My apologies, but the talent is there. B.J. Hill, the second year guy out of NC State. Now he definitely has backup potential, and he definitely will make this defense as we are the defensive coordinator. Now I did a little sidetrack a little bit. I did put a community tab, voting on my channel, and most of everybody is voting for either hard hitting safety or middle linebacker. It's a very close race, so I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. But Delvin Tomlinson, man, lock it down that defensive tackle spot. Kid got crazy strength, big size, and definitely a run stuffer. That's why I want to move Dexter Lawrence in the middle with this guy. Yo, young star defensive line. Now for our linebacker position, that second level, we definitely need to prove on outside and inside. Definitely. Marcus Golden, the 5th-year guy out of Missouri, coming in as a normal star developer. For 80 speed, that could be a lot higher. You got defensive ends, defensive tackles running faster than you, so that's why I say we definitely need to bolster up that second level. Definitely need to improve on that. And outside of that, pretty much special teams guys, practice squad guys. So that's the area definitely we can maybe go out and trade, sign, hell, even draft somebody. In the middle linebacker position, that captain of the defense, we really don't have that dominant presence. You know what I mean? Somebody like a Luke Kuechly, he's the starting middle linebacker. We don't have that. So that's why I said we definitely need to bolster up this second level of linebackers. Now I'm kind of interested on Lorenzo Carter. Now is he the edge rusher? Is he the defensive end? Depending on the scheme, I haven't decided what scheme I want to run on defense. I might give a little practice to feel what our strengths and what our weaknesses are. So going forward, I'm gonna definitely have to game plan around that. But the speed is there, acceleration is there. Don't have the great coverage skills, so we might have to switch on the defense end. Now on the back end of the secondary, James Bradbury, I believe he was part of that cornerback group that gave up 300 yards of Julio Jones. Yo, that's just fucking crazy for real. But does he have ideal number one cornerback, stats? No. I mean, we got to deal with the cards that we are dealt with. And DeAndre Baker. Now, this kid here, we're going to try to keep it realistic as possible. Now, my game plan for this kid is pretty much try to trade him. We're not going to release him. Probably trade him and try to get some kind of value out of this kid, because looking at the stats, it's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. Grant Haley kind of excited about this kid out of Penn State, and most of all, Darnay Holmes. Kid out of UCLA. You know that little feisty, get in your face and just on your ass all the time. I believe this kid will be that for our defense. We're going to give him plenty of opportunities. Plenty of opportunities to make a name for himself, make a name for this defense. Now, for the secondary, I believe McKinley and Peppers, we are the back end. We have one of the best tandems in the NFL. As you can see, hidden trait, star developer. Curious to find out what that is. 86 speed. I wish it was a little bit higher, but, nothing I could do about that. But like I say, this kid has potential, superstar potential in my eyes. And other than that, it's pretty much practice squad. Jabril Peppers to Mr. Do It All himself. Coming in as a star developer. 3rd-year pro out of Michigan, 90 speed, 93 acceleration, 81 play recognition, 87 hit power. So he definitely can lay your ass out if he must be. Coming as a 17th ranked strong safety. So our last line of defense, I'm very excited to see what them boys gonna do back there. Kicking wise, he has the leg, but you can kick it through a brick wall. But if you talking about hitting a game winner, that's a head scratcher. Now punter, really don't give two about the punter, but he has a decent leg, no accuracy. That's all he do is punt. Well, that's towards the end of the video, man. As you see the draft picks we got. Thank y'all for continuing to rock with me, man. I'm continuing growing. Kind of stressing about the views, but as long as I'm having fun, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave it up to y'all for this rebuild. What position of career mode to pick? So it's me create, and I'm gone.